I ain't put it up. I still got it. I thought you singing it.
Come on in.
Me, you, and John. We like,
come on in, people. Come on in.
Talking.
Come on in.
Come on in.
We're gonna give them a couple seconds. Get the people a couple seconds.
Let me rock with some of this ink.
Yeah, what a drink though.
Play some nice music, something.
That's that tea, man. On the floor trying to hide it. What happened?
I'm about to play some music for the people while we get everything set up.
We got some juicy shit for y'all people today. We got something juicy, man.
Come on down.
Y'all come on in, man. We're going to get the people a couple seconds, man.
Get yourselves together.
There's some good music for y'all in the meantime.
Oh, shit. I will do mine.
That's dedication.
Everybody get themselves together. We're about to have a real discussion right now. Real serious. Peace to the kings, Black Power. Shout out to Black Power 187 TV. What's up, Tori? What's up, Anthony? What's up, James? Oh, shit.
What's good, Scrap?
What's going on, everybody, man? We got Scrap Dooley in the house today.
What's good? What's good?
Got my man Scrap Dooley, man.
Yeah, it's Chip Stackin here, man, with Atlys the God, man.
What's going on, people?
We got our special guest today, man, comedian Scrap Dooley, man.
Yeah.
Scrap Dooley, man, tell them what's going on, man. What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm doing everything you can name, man. You think about it, I'm doing it. From comedy shows to hosting shows to even hitting the studio and doing songs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Scrap a special guest for us too, man. Scrap like one of my oldest friends in the world, man. Me and Scrap, you know, I do the video thing, and Scrap do the comedy thing, and our roads. We from Newport News, but we met in Texas.
Before we knew about Newport News.
Both of us, listen, both of us was on tour in Texas. I was shooting. Didn't know. Comedian, we didn't even know. We both, I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas the weekend too. I look up on me, I'm over here. What? Next thing you know, we doing 2 shows down the street from each other. He opening up for Wu-Tang. Goddamn it, me, I'm with artists from Epic Records and shit. So goddamn, next thing you know, I'm on the stage with Wu-Tang, man. Just bust in, ran on the stage, jumped on the stage, man. I went crazy in that motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. How y'all like my original True Face? Nah, I mean, this joint probably like 6 years and running right.
Oh yeah, shout out.
It's still fresh though. Shout out to Ace
We
Jackson.
Brought to you by True Face, man.
You feel me? Everything was a True Face commercial.
We brought to you by True Face. Yeah, man. We was debating on a name too earlier too. So if y'all in here, y'all tell us, man, because we was going with Indio Live because you know we be branding and shit no days off. But then Atlys the God came up with "Come On In," man. Come on in.
Just come on in, man.
So if y'all in there, if y'all like one of them names, let us know, man. Indio Live or Come On In, man. Y'all tell us what y'all think, man. All right, man. So listen, did you hear about what happened this weekend, Scrap Dooley, and with the debate shit in the whole conscious community thing this weekend? Did you hear about what happened?
Nah.
All right, let me ask you your opinion on what you think about Sonetta TV and all these like these new conscious leaders and all these new conscious groups and stuff.
I mean, I pay attention to them. Everybody got a right, and some people got wrongs. You know what I'm saying? But I just see a lot of. It be some. You sound like this, but your actions is this. You know what I mean? It's like you all like this, but we don't know if you really tighten your hand up. It's like you doing like this. You ain't for real.
You ain't all the way with it.
You ain't all the way with it.
And that's the topic of the day, people.
You slouching.
Couch niggas.
That's the topic.
We're talking about the motherfucking couch niggas. The motherfuckers who sitting their ass on the motherfucking couch and not doing anything to advance the people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me?
So we past house niggas now. Now
you in the house.
You in the house. You been in the house.
You okay?
You been in the house.
That's crazy. That's what's worse than a house nigga.
Well, what's worse than a house nigga?
A couch nigga.
A goddamn couch nigga. And all you motherfuckers is couch niggas.
Yeah.
That's what we talk about today with the conscious.
Don't just be standing up talking about, man, we need to do this or we need to do that and this and that. But what you mean we need to? No, you need to, motherfucker.
Okay. So the whole shit is this. Now, all of these Sonettas and Pharaohs and Setis and Umars and everything like that, I'm gonna be like this. Some of you guys really are scholars and really are teachers. I will give you that. Some of you really are. The rest of you motherfuckers really just entertainers for real. So if you gonna be a scholar or an activist, I consider myself an activist.
So they call themselves. I consider myself a director and I consider myself an activist, right? Because I am active, and the main key to the word active is act. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So what I want to know is, y'all do a whole lot of talking, right? But when do you get off that couch and put some boots on the ground and get something done? Y'all call putting in the work, standing on the corner talking. I want to know. I want to see some resumes like Seti, Sonetta, who all y'all been in the game 10 years, all of y'all. I need to see some proof. Like, what have y'all done? Where are y'all programs? And what is the game plan towards change?
Besides a whole bunch of niggas running around, motherfucking arguing over the motherfucking meta some shit that
you doing the wrong profit.
Really doesn't pertain to what the fuck we got going on now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to progress as a people, man, and niggas is arguing over some bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I'm like, we sitting here trying to understand, like, we want to see the debate, but at the end of the day, us being young adults, and we got families, we got peoples, we trying to get to some money, we still trying to have healthy relationships with females and things of that nature, right? So we want to know, like, is the meta-nature decipher, how the hell does that apply, and why does that matter to me in 2017?
Exactly.
This is what we want to know. I need to know, like, we talking all this Egypt, right? Yeah, we invented math and science and all of this, but tell me this, how does it apply? And if it don't apply, why we keep regurgitating the same old information over and over and over again? You want to keep telling me that we was here first, you want to tell me that we invented this and that, but how are you gonna make it apply? Talk to me, Scratch.
It's like y'all think y'all act like y'all know all the answers, but why do we still have questions? Like, if we still questioning you, you ain't got the answers.
This is true.
If you had the answer, we won't have nothing to ask. We just be like, oh, you right. We're gonna follow this, and we need to all this Black Lives Matter shit. Y'all standing up hard for that shit like a motherfucker. But the main thing I see people doing, they always showing that they got guns and they showing that they got the guns. But I'm asking you, is them guns for other blacks?
Yeah,
exactly. So do Black lives really matter at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Or do they just matter when it's a white on black crime or when it's a police shooting an innocent kid in the street? Like, nah, that shit need to matter at all times, man, you know?
See, my whole shit is, I peep a lot of people just get down with the fads and things, you know what I'm saying? Once they see a wave going, people try to roll with it. And I know now, it's crazy because consciousness is actually becoming like a popular thing. Like, now you see the shorties and niggas walking around with the little Chinese store dashiki on and stuff that they bought with the China man. And they love that joke. But listen, and I ain't knocking it, whatever. Go ahead, flex at me any kind of way. Okay, represent, okay. But listen, so I understand that it's becoming a style, and that's really what people are clinging on to is the style of it. It ain't really into the real consciousness. See, this is my whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm into understanding, like I told y'all before, I'm into knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I'm into obtaining the information, being able to kick it and learning how to apply it. It is pointless to have this information and have the knowledge and be smart as a bitch, but you can't apply it. It's like that old Kanye skit. Remember, like, my daddy died, he had all the damn diplomas, and that's all he was left with. It's like that shit. Like, what? And then y'all niggas ain't no real teachers for real, because to be a teacher, you got to go off and study some shit. You ain't no teacher by Googling, man. That don't make you no teacher.
It's just like,
exactly.
A lot of people have us fooled because we all us was listeners at first. We have to become listeners first. You give everybody a chance, so you can't call us a hater. Like, it's no such a form. Like, a hater is a person who really hates that person. We don't have no hate in us. We just don't see why. You have to make a point You know what I'm saying? You just can't be saying what you saying, but we seeing you with a white girl, or you still working for the white man, and you still not eating right. The thing I like to follow people that I can feel like, wow, he's really living it and talking it and moving and making the moves. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of activists out there that got lots of money, millions, be amongst other millionaires. But why haven't we heard? You know what I'm saying? He did this, and this is what's going on. Like I heard the Dr. Umar school, you know that? Why is only him? We waiting for his school. Why ain't nobody? All these other black men that's smart and powerful. Why we ain't got it? He beat him to the punch.
Here's the crazy thing I'm glad you brought this up, because this is what we was talking about earlier, right? And this is what helped us come up with this topic, right? Because we just shot a documentary called "Did Anybody Ask Us?" right? And this was my thing. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers got all these people following them and coming out of town to see them, to do these debates and to talk a bunch of empty rhetoric, but they're not offering any solutions to the problem, right?
Right.
And I said to myself, I woke up, I told him, I said, look, Dr. Umar been trying for years to raise such and such $1 million to get a school, but Pandora got 4 fucking four learning centers in Newport News, Virginia. Black woman from Woodson, she from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And she got 4 learning centers in Newport News. So I'm like, it really don't take millions and millions of dollars. Niggas just don't know what the hell they doing or something.
And he was going for like a university type of thing. Like he tried to buy Hampton University.
Yeah, but I'm saying you ain't even got an elementary school, nigga.
He ain't got a charter. Like
this is what I'm saying. You ain't got a class yet.
Buy Doris Miller.
Get a class popping. Get a basketball team. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Teach niggas how to do layups first.
Let it get big. Let it go.
God damn.
Build. Don't just skip shit.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, is we building here or what? Or is it just like?
Because I look at it like this. If you're a person that don't have the money for your own school to do it and you wait for donations and shit, start off small. But if you're a nigga who got millions and you got that, go ahead and build the school and get it out the way. Fuck the donations. I got it. I bought it. Y'all, come on. Why we gotta help you build it? You know what I'm saying? What?
Like, I mean,
understandable. And
people need donations.
Like it's good and bad on every situation. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is understandable, but
rationalizing.
It's all tax write off. So the niggas who got it, like, I mean, what the fuck is y'all doing? I mean, help the community, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for damn sure if I had it, I'd be out here giving back as much as I could, man. You know what I mean? Because it's just that real, man. That's where I come from, man. You know what I mean?
I mean, the whole thing is, I agree with you toward finances is important, but it's about activism, right? Because, all right, like say everybody can't give it back in a monetary value in money, but you can give it back in action. You know what I'm saying? In good deed. You feel what I'm saying? Like everything don't have to be measured in money. Hell yeah, money is important. I'm agreeing with you, Tori. Hell yeah, the finances is important.
Yeah.
But everything costs, but everything don't cost money, man. Some things cost time, some things cost patience, some
relationships.
It's a lot of things.
Connections.
It's a lot of things.
But it all starts with getting your ass up off that motherfucking couch.
You gotta get the fuck off the couch, man.
You gotta get off.
Recline that bitch back straight up and stand up and get the fuck up.
No lawn chairs, no lazy boys. Like, nah, man.
So you live in that housewives talking about this
motherfucking couch, man. Stop talking about it and be about it.
And here's my thing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Niggas ain't in the motherfucking field.
We're going making this right shit.
Niggas talking that shit, but y'all ain't in the goddamn field, man. You feel me? Like,
hey, look.
Like Chip said, niggas on the corner talking this shit, man. Niggas just talking, man. Get in the field with that shit, man.
Hey, listen. I mean,
let me know when niggas ready to get in the field, goddamn it. I'm gonna rally up some goons and we gonna ride. Know what I mean?
Exactly. Hey, listen. So look, when I'm talking about when I talk about us and I talk about solutions, right?
Shout out to LA. LA in the house. Shout out to my homeboy Kev Gills TV.
So
LA in the house.
When I talk about solutions, right? I'm like, I love when I look at all the conscious dudes and shit. I don't care what channel. I like to hear them flow. I'm into it, and I'm into Yeah, shout out LA. I'm into the information. But if you're not offering solutions, it's kind of really hard for me to keep listening to the same old shit over and over and over again. Because true, like this is good information, right? But how do we apply it? And this is what I need from you couch scholars, right? Because
couch scholars.
Yeah, because all you couch scholars, y'all got to start offering solutions. See, if you talk to me, I got a program, right? I got a book. I got a DVD coming out called Nigga Business, right? And I'm going to break down fucking bad business for niggas. And I'm going to break down good business. I'm going to give y'all an understanding to a basic business practice. You feel what I'm saying? And then what I'm going to do is we on some Booker T. Washington, right? I'm like, you got to have a skill, a trade. You know what I mean? And we're going to start there. So and we're going to learn how to apply programs and implement programs to get these young people popping and get some goddamn fatty. See, like, we ain't going to be sitting here talking about, like, who invented you know what I'm saying? We're going to be sitting who the first person that wrote on the wall. Like, I understand all that. That's cool. We can rock with that. But if you can't make it apply today, what good is it? That's what I need to know. I need to know what good is it if you can't make it apply right now.
I always thought, like, it's something I want to ask you, Chips. You know how you see motherfuckers that celebrity basketball players or football players and shit, when they come back, they give to what they do. Like their football player, he give back to little football teams, buy them helmets and football equipment and shit. What about the kids that don't even play sports and they're just smart as shit? You know what I'm saying? What about all the other kids that don't do all that? Why you can't invest in the scientists? You know what I mean?
Your brain is your biggest weapon, man. Your biggest tool is your brain, man. Before anything, before your hands, before your feet, before your elbows, your brain, man. Use your brain, man. You know what I mean? You
get off the couch.
So, hey, if you in the books, I commend you, man. You know what I'm saying? I commend you for being in them books, man, because we need more doctors and we need more lawyers and we need more scholars out here rather than athletes and boxers and rappers and singers. You know what I mean? The same old shit, man. You feel me? Like,
is that all we can do?
Needs to progress. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like
every black person, man.
We need to stay progressive, man. You know what I mean? We need to stay progressive.
Hey, time out.
Or get progressive. What's up?
All black people. Is it all they can do? Play basketball, rap, dance, do hair? Is that all we can do?
Is that all we can do? Hey.
Have you ever heard any one of your? If you listen to this, I bet you probably can name one. But can you make? You're supposed to name more. You know somebody who could build a house? You know somebody who could plant their garden?
Yeah.
You do know, right? Do you know a group of people? Do you know more? Do you have lots of friends?
I mean,
I bet you have enough friends.
That's what we need.
Yeah,
we need more of that. That's the point. That's the point to the whole thing. Like, we need more people who know how to do shit, who are using their brain for shit other than shooting the basketball or goddamn hitting the hardest punchline. I rap, you know what I mean? I'm a rapper, you feel me? Goddamn, but that shit ain't for everybody. Everybody need to stay in their lane. But
the nigga said niggas get all that money and turn gay. Yeah. If I ever see Brother Polight or Umar, no, today's top, I go now. Now we understand why your name is Polight. Brother Polight. Umar, no, today's top, I go now. Now we understand why.
My bad, y'all.
We sorry about that. So man, he workaholic, man. This man working on everything else. You know,
hey,
couch niggas couldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? They don't multitask. They on one task, just talk shit and sit on the couch and become smelling like their couch.
So look, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, after years and years and years of kicking information, right? I hear y'all niggas bragging about y'all been in the game since the 80s and all of this shit. What I'm trying to say is,
rap is special. He spelled everything.
Listen, this is what I'm trying to say. After years and years of being in the game, 20, 30 years, right? Besides the information, you put out the information, But what action have you done? I want to know this, man. What actions have you taken towards contributing towards making a better situation out here? See, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Cause I be hearing all of them, and they be having good ass stories. Cause remember when we was on 25th, we was up the street from the Moors and shit, right? And this ain't no disrespect. It's just the goddamn truth. Motherfuckers keep telling me about a goddamn nationality, but niggas can't even keep one building in the damn same city. You know what I'm saying? And want to talk to me about land and fucking want to tell me about a birthright to a damn fictional character. You know what I'm saying? So I got a problem. Well,
get it out, man. You got a problem. You got a problem.
I got a problem. No, I got a problem. I got a problem with those. I got a problem with those who aren't putting in the actions. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with those who are not offering solutions. I got a problem with those who don't lead by example. See, here's my whole thing. I don't necessarily have a problem with no Moors. I rock with Moors. Okay, I'm that too. Whatever. You know what I mean? I'm all of it, right? But I do have problems with fucking empty ideologies that don't goddamn it offer solutions. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. If it's like, if we a basketball team, but then but if we a basketball team and we got a fundraiser program, so we got a plan, like our plan is to go on to a tournament out of town, and we put together a fundraiser, that's a plan of attack, and then we put forth the action to go make it happen. That's cool. I'm talking about on any level of things. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at you that you were Moor. I'm not mad at you that you're a Christian. I am mad at your ass that you fucking go to church and ain't nobody fucking doing shit. Ain't nobody got it popping. I'm mad at we going to church and it ain't no bank.
I'm mad. You know
I'm mad to go to church and it ain't no damn school.
30 churches around this motherfucker. Man, I can walk to 30 churches right now.
Word.
30.
Word. Within walking
maybe
distance.
More. Maybe
Word.
More.
Like, the churches everywhere. Right beside the liquor store.
Yo.
The liquor store advertising big ass signs saying $5.99 this and that. Church is right there. Getting more money.
I'm not.
I look at church. You know how I look at church though? Like when it comes to like business wise with the things if they are really moving like they supposed to be doing, you know, any nationality that's coming together doing their thing, they do shit for each other in that. Like, we're gonna have a party for him, or we're gonna do this and that. But I'm talking about people who haven't been reached. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn, you gotta find a place, find something. Find a way to do what you gotta do to get through to everybody else. You letting the devil win, goddamn.
You say you letting the devil
win. The devil, I could come to a nigga and say, man, I got some weed, I got some crack, I got this bag, you know what I'm saying? I got this that can harm you, and guess what? He'll take it, but you out there, Jehovah's Witness had a better chance for me because they was knocking on my damn door.
Right. That's real though.
That was a real shit.
That's real though.
Man, Jehovah's Witnesses is in the street more than you niggas.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. That shit is sad. They got the goddamn Jehovah's Witness out here in the streets more than you niggas, man.
Spill on them.
Like, hey, what the fuck is
they don't try hard
man?
enough. They just knock and then they give you respect.
Y'all niggas don't go harder than Jehovah's Witness.
Supposed to be like this. No, man, I gotta talk to you, goddamn.
For real.
You black, right? Listen to me.
Hey, listen. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I don't know if you remember that shit. I don't know if you came your baby mama had came when Umar had came to Shell Road one time. And goddamn it, Umar had told me that same shit. He was like, he said, yo, I was asking him how you get the message out. How you get the message out? What's the best way to go about getting the message out? He said, yo, you got to go door to door and hit the streets like Jehovah's Witness. And I thought, like, when he said it, I was like, damn, that's cold right there. Like, you right, because Jehovah's Witnesses.
We gotta stop respecting each other a lot.
You said we gotta stop?
We gotta stop respecting certain things. It's lines where you can go, put it in their face. Bring it up to people. If you mad, and you mad at like, just like I heard Polight say this one time. He said, if you mad at your children, how you be wanting to whoop your children's ass? He said, do that with, you know what I'm saying? Bring that same aggressiveness to the people you want to reach. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, motherfucker. You cussing. However you got to get, you mad. You know what I'm saying? But you're not trying to kill them. You're not angry. You mad. Bring it to motherfuckers. Like, look, we want y'all to come on down right now. Look, bring the children. This ain't no, people love this. We fed everybody. We had a cookout. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of simple a little bit. I can just go to, I got an EBT card too. I go get some food and get to people. But you ain't taught us shit. You know what I'm saying? What was more important? Eating? Or, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so look, I'm gonna go around. Let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna ask you. You said none of us right. Come on, come in. Tell us what we wrong at. Come in. It's okay.
Come on in.
Our peoples love that. Okay. All right, talk to
y'all. I'm a Moor, so this is the thing right here. If you stop and you listen to what the Moorish Americans are trying to tell our people, it's not too much that you can do in law without numbers. Numbers is what count. All the talking, that don't move anything. So if the so-called black people can't understand that we need them for numbers to do things, then of course it's gonna look like we're just out here talking.
What? All right, I want to understand what you mean. What do you mean by we need them for numbers?
Okay, so I don't know if you all are aware, lawfully the Moorish Science Temple of America owns North America, South America, Central America, and all adjoining islands. And without enough people to enforce the law and enforce that mandate that they own.
No, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm trying to. I was waiting because I was waiting for it.
Okay,
go ahead.
Without enough people to enforce that mandate that they own, it's like we're being bullied in our own house. So it's like you stay right here, right? And I come with all my family, and I come with my cousins and my aunts and them, and we take over your house. Now we still allow you to stay here, but we take over this house, and you don't have no other family backing you up. All your cousins like, that's your house. So why you can't control your own house? What are you going to do? Your only option is to sit right there and try to figure out how to get your family to understand you need their help, right?
Right.
All right, that's the same situation right here. We in our house, we done got the mandate, we done got the ownership, but we can't get enough people to realize that they're not black to even enforce it. Okay. So now we looking like pure dummies.
Okay. Now this agreement.
She got a point.
Okay. All right. But all right. Here's my argument. Right. We want to tie our freedom to a piece of paperwork, and we all know that the paperwork don't rule, the gun does.
That's a bigger point.
And if we wanna be honest, I'm not trying to. I hate to go here with people because I know people don't like to hear people talk like this. But the only way you get freedom and you get reparations is with a goddamn gun. And this is what history. Do we all agree that history is the best teacher? Do we agree that history is the best teacher? If we agree that history is the best teacher, we understand that that verbal contracts are legally binding, but a gun destroys a verbal contract. A gun destroys a legally binding piece of paper. They have a thing called the Geneva Convention, right? Where you have to go and get an okay to go to war. Now in 2001, George Bush decided, I ain't going to no goddamn Geneva Convention. I'm about to set it off. Exactly. And we get that term George Bush the button. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm a George Bush the button. Boom, it's go time. So we all know throughout the history of courts, throughout the history of, through modern history, far back dating than anybody can go, that the biggest army wins the war. The biggest army makes the law. The biggest gun makes the law. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is what we have to understand. In 1776, right?
Right.
You were placed into slavery lawfully through the stroke of a pen in Philadelphia. So what you have to do first is you have to get yourself out of that predicament that you was put in 1776 via paperwork. Now, what our people don't understand over here, the so-called black person don't understand over here, is that every nation in the world has allegiance and owe their allegiance to the so-called black nation. Now, if the so-called black nation is enslaved or someone else's property, it's nothing they can do. Right now, the whole world is waiting for us to wake up so they can help us in war. The whole world. Hitler didn't have no problem with the so-called black people in America. Africa don't have no problem with the so-called black people in America. Korea don't have no problem with the so-called black people in America. Russia don't have a problem. We didn't do nothing to anybody for over 400 years because we've been enslaved.
Right.
Who was we?
The so-called black people, the nation itself.
The diaspora.
So they're waiting for us to free ourselves because all of them in private letters, they are telling the United States, get them people out your military because we don't have no issue with them. Our issue is with y'all. So we got the army. We just don't have our own people ready to fight for ourselves. And ain't nobody gonna fight for us if we still trying to hold on to master.
I agree with that, right? But I still don't understand where the argument comes in for the Moorish nation, though.
The Moorish nation is only trying to get our people to proclaim their nationality.
Okay.
Once you proclaim.
Okay. Hold on. All right. Proclaiming a nationality, right? Does not mean you have to be Moor. Does not mean you have to be Moorish.
Well, if you in the complexion that you are right now, or the hue that you are in right now, is no way outside of being Moor.
No, what if I'm Congolese?
I'm about to break it down to you. Because Moors go beyond all of that. Moor means to be docked in a vessel. That's what Moor means. And you are a spirit that is docked in this human vessel. So that's why you are Moor, because your spirit is moored here on earth, but for a small period of time. So Moor don't have nothing to do with the nation that you come from. It deals with your spirit being in this human flesh, experiencing this human experience that we have to experience.
So the term Moor does not come from a skin complexion. Is that what you're telling me?
Right. The term Moor.
So Moor comes from the spirit. So just because you're this complexion, don't make you Moor. So that means
because you have to understand
that means that means a European is a Moor as well.
Because a European they don't have a spirit. They were created. They were made. And so what you have to understand about the spirit is that the spirit is pure light. And when it manifests, it's pure dark, not black, dark. So that's how you know if you've been amalgamated with the not. You, pure dark. So that's more. You more here. Your spirit is pure light.
So we are not taught. Okay. So now I'm confused again. So are we tying? Is what you call a Moorish? Is this a nation or is it a spirituality thing?
You can't have one without the other because your spirit is here on flesh. So that spirit, that's divine and nationality. You can't have one without the other if you're here on this flesh plane because you are spirit and you are on the flesh. Divinity and nationality. There's no way you can separate the two, and that's where our issue is. We're trying to separate the two.
So you're trying to tell me that my that your spirituality has to be tied to a land?
No, I'm trying to tell you that your spirituality right now is in flesh. And so now you have to figure out how to win the flesh war and the spiritual war.
Hey, somebody said, what about an albino?
Well, albinos come from us. It is just the Europeans. They are a crossbreed. It's other entities on this world besides the Europeans. That's why they are mankind. And we are man. Neil Armstrong said it the best. He said, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Nobody never took the time to break that down.
I got a question. I might sound stupid asking, but why claim our nationality? What is it going to help out?
Well,
I claimed it.
Now you're free. Now you're free to go and do the things that you want to do for your community lawfully without having to worry about being tracked down or.
So but we all know that's not the case though. That's not the truth. It sounds ideal.
The national part and try to do some coon stuff. Now that's the coon.
So here's what I'm saying. Do you have your nationality?
Yes, I have my nationality.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. if a policy enforcer walks in here and says, "Go and sit in my car," are you going to sit in his car?
No, I would not.
Why wouldn't you?
What did I do to grant me to have to sit in his car? I don't break laws.
So, do you go to court?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the matter,
So,
subject matter.
when you do go to court, why would you go to court?
Because I wanted to maybe address the subject personally. Maybe I didn't want to send in paperwork to proceed me. Maybe I wanted to address it personally. It's just all in the person's discretion. It's not, and that's why Moorish science causes confusion to the public, because it don't circumscribe you as a person. So whatever your walk in life is, or whatever you're doing at that time, nobody's trying to stop you from doing that. So people, you might have a drug dealer. They come across Moorish science. You understand what I'm saying? So they might take it and mix it in with their drug dealing. Now, the Moorish Science Temple of America don't condone that. But you as a person are grown. You have to unfold at your own pace, so we can't really necessarily stop you either. So that's what y'all are witnessing right now. And that's what's causing the confusion. But you your own man. If you want to go to court, go to court. If you don't. You're your own man. That's at your discretion.
So, you said it's at your discretion.
Yeah, yours. Whoever's in the situation.
But what I'm saying is the policy not enforced by the person with the gun?
No, the policy is enforced by the one with the mind, because the one with the gun don't have the power. You can still persuade them with the gun to shoot themselves if you had the power to.
Yeah, that's.
Now I can make somebody shoot themselves with the gun, and not shoot me.
That sounds like a dream.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. All right, and this is where my problem comes with these schools of thoughts, right? And these ideologies, because they're not practical. Because you can't bring up documentation from years so far back that there's newer documentation since then. Then we gotta just be honest. Like I just brought up the Geneva Convention earlier. In the Geneva Code is that the bigger gun rules. We've all heard the stories about the Moors inhabiting Spain in 711, right? But we also heard the story that they ruled Spain, but we also heard the story that they were ran out. And with your own, and according to your own story, you were pushed out of a region that you had came and conquered. The only reason you conquered because you had the biggest sword, and the only reason you was pushed out because you had the smaller gun, and you were outgunned and outmanned. That right there is the enforce of policy. The person with the biggest gun enforces the policy.
The person with the biggest mind, because the Moors wasn't ran out of Spain from having bigger guns. You had, I don't know if you ever heard the term Moriscos. Those were Moors that wanted to be Christians. Mm-hmm. Right. So you have infiltration going on. You got people that's inside that go outside and give infiltration or information. So it wasn't guns that bring the Moors out. It was wittiness. It was outsmarting the Moors by using their own people.
So when you say infiltration, you talk about Christian Moors. Like, are you like subscribing Moors to be like Islamic people?
Well, our true religion is Islamism, and Islam means peace, and Islam means to put into motion. So our religion is practice of peace.
Okay.
This question right here, someone asked down below. Black Power 187 TV said, were the Moors part of the African slave trade?
Of course. What the Moors that were part of the African slave trade, you would call them today Arabs. They separated themselves and started calling themselves Muslim instead of Muslim. But today, modern day, they are known as Arabs. They were once way darker than any of us sitting right here in this room right now. And
darker than?
Yeah, they were darker than all of us. The true Arabian is darker than, is very, very dark. But yes, they were. It was any slave trade that you know about. You have to know that our people were at the head of it. The Europeans were getting lost at sea. They were dying at sea. They didn't even know how to navigate the earth, so they couldn't navigate the 7 seas. It was us, and it was the greediness. It was hatred, slander, lewdness, murders, thefts, and everything that harmed. that caused this great falls amongst our own nation. We want them. We want no outside people. It was us.
Oh, okay.
So tell me some of the things the Moorish Science Temple is doing to help out the community in the neighborhood.
Yeah, the question is, he's asking, tell me what are some of the ways, how are the Moors off the couch? Are the Moors basically on the couch?
Well, I'm not a fake
or are they feet on the ground?
You got couch Moors, you got internet Moors, you have active Moors, you have passive Moors. It's just Moors. It's not generalized. You have Moors that's on the couch. You have Facebook Moors that's just on Facebook. You know, you have Moors that's out here in these prisons, getting people out of prison. You have Moors that's in the prison, helping those that are in prison, just their mind and their spirituality. You have Moors that are in law. There's in Philadelphia, there's a court, downtown Philadelphia, for not just Moorish Americans, but for all nationalities. So it's like, we're not out here not doing nothing. It's just what we do is behind doors. You won't see too many Moors marching,
but we
Black
need,
Lives Matter or
people,
anything like that.
We need people in the streets.
Yeah.
People out here actually inspiring the youth.
I'm in the streets.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're looking for. And I don't think the Moorish Science Temple is the best source for that right now. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what it is, but
you can be the best source for that. But if you proclaim your nationality, that'll be the front for the team. Y'all, everybody keeps saying what you're not doing, but everybody has their own place. Everybody in the Moorish Science Temple of America right now, they are doing their part. What you feel like is not being done is your part.
What I'm saying is, okay, if he wants to choose to be Chinese, he can.
No.
If he wants to choose you can choose any nationality you want to.
That ain't true.
That's a fact.
That's not a fact. That's an opinion.
Hey, get your Google fingers out.
I mean, Google is an opinion.
Google.
You
can be white if you want to.
No, I'm saying do your research. What I'm saying is you don't have you don't have, your blood does not tie you to nationality necessarily.
That doesn't make sense. Because you're talking about nation. And then the root word of nation is NATO, and we're talking about NATO, which is your natal that connects to your mother, which is your direct bloodline. So how can you say nationality and bloodline?
Because this is not etymology. This class isn't about etymology. This is what facts are. Like, say my mama's husband, he's born in Senegal. He's an American now.
But that's false.
That's fact.
We're talking about
that's to be true. This is what I'm saying. My mom was a Nigerian and she wasn't born there, but she lived there.
We're talking about true nationality. We're not talking about naturalization or nationalization. We're talking about true nationality that deals with the natal. It deals with you being in your mother's womb.
But hold on. If you tying it to a land, but you just told me the Moor wasn't tied to a land, it was tied to spirituality. And if it's tied to a land, what is this land that it's tied to?
Well, my nationality is Moorish American, not Moor. So that's what we were talking about when we were talking about the spirituality. Now, when we're talking about nationality, you have to be tied to a mother when the mother is tied to the land.
So this agreement with Morocco is who you're considering when you say Moor, right?
Well, Morocco is over here. That's what we have to understand.
So where's America?
That's the modern name.
When you say yourself, no. You say Moorish American. I'm not trying to mix it up. I don't wanna. I'm trying my best not to confuse it, because I don't want to confuse the people. Okay. But I use the term that you use, Moorish American.
Right.
So that's why my question was, I was saying by Moor you mean Moroccan, right? By Moorish you mean Moroccan. And you say people gotta understand Morocco is over here. And I say, where's America then?
Right.
And you say that's the modern term. So when you saying Moorish American, is that like saying a Kemetic Egyptian?
No.
Is that what you're saying? Because you say that's like Morocco was here and America's here. So could you explain that for me a little bit?
Sure. Moorish American means that I am a descendant of the ancient Moabites and born in America. So my bloodline is from the ancient Moabites. but I was born on this land during the time where the world knows it as America. So that's what Moorish American means.
Okay, now who are the ancient Moabites and where do they come from?
Okay, that's beautiful. The ancient Moabites, right, come from, have you ever heard of Father Abraham or Abram or some people call him Ham?
Yes.
Right, okay, so you got, after the great flood in the Bible or the plate tectonic shift in science, you have Lot having his sons, right? Now, if we know, if in our ancient times, if you traveled somewhere and no one was there at that time, that landmass became the name after you. Do you agree to that?
No.
You know?
You kind of lost me at in the Bible or in science plate tectonic shift. Okay, now I know the Bible is a book. If you're referring to plate tectonic shift as a book, or you're talking about like the shift of the continents?
Right. In the Bible, they classify that act as Noah's the story of Noah's Ark.
Okay.
The flood.
All right. I can't.
How is this helping you eat tonight?
You say what?
How is this helping you eat tonight?
How is this helping you eat?
Somebody said, so natives are Moorish?
Right. And how it helps us is that if we knew the things that we were capable of doing at one point in time, we would stop depending on the people in the system so much that we can't do these things for ourselves today. Like you were saying, how many people do you know grow food? Because you don't know that many, because everybody feel like you got to go to a grocery store and get their food in order to eat. Our people don't have no faith in their own two hands anymore, in their own mind.
And what I'm saying is what's that shit that Mike Ski be on with learning about the plants?
What, botany? Yeah,
okay. Now, does botany help this problem, or does more science solve this problem?
Well, botany is more science.
Okay, now I'm lost again. Hold on. Okay, all right, okay.
What is science?
Science is a study of life. That's what science is.
Applied process, right?
Right.
So science
through
means
test
to know,
and research, right?
Right. So let's break down Moorish science real quick so we can get the spookism out of Moorish science.
Okay, all right. I'm spooked already because you said Moor means a descendant of an ancient Moabite. Okay, that's not a real thing.
What's not real?
Descendants of Ham. That's not a real thing.
You're saying the Moabites,
I'm saying
the Hamites,
I'm saying Noah.
Levites, was it?
I'm saying Noah. I'm saying all of that. That's not real. That's what we
have to. And that's when you have to start as a person in your own study. You have to find out that these nationalities, these nations of the world were true and were real. And then once you find out that, then you can get the connection to yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole thing. Like I have never. I don't know anybody. If you came, that would be hot. If you could
help you with that.
Yeah, as far as like how Noah and Abraham and these people are real. Now, the lessons and all of that, I can roll with you, right? The lesson that you would to take out of this, I can feel you. But as far as the historical,
shut down.
Say what happened? As far as the historical value, it's kind of it's like the boy who cried wolf to me.
Right.
Like the boy, we don't know his name, but we got the lesson. If you got them to tell people keep lying, ain't nobody gonna believe you. So don't nobody have to ask themselves, are they attached to the boy's bloodline? Well, I'm a liar, or I'm not a liar. How you know you a liar? Because I'm attached to the boy that cried wolf. Well, who's the boy that cried wolf? I don't know. We don't have to go we don't have to go there, because we can just take the lesson. And
that's the only thing we're supposed to do at this point in time.
Right. The lesson is not tied to nationality.
They are.
The lessons are not
tied.
Because
the biggest law that we have to know is know thyself.
That's consciousness.
All right.
That's
so if you don't
woke.
know where you come from, how can you know yourself?
Knowledge yourself.
Yeah, I'm with knowledge of self. I understand that. And that's my whole thing is consciousness and making it apply. Because once you know yourself, this is where I was talking about getting off the couch. This is why we got niggas with libraries behind them and ain't affecting no goddamn body. This is why we got people with nationality who don't even have a goddamn mortgage. They paying rent in a building and they giving out nationality cards and don't even own the goddamn building that they damn operating business out of. And that's because this nationality that they talking about, they've yet to make it, to learn how to make it apply. And that's where I'm trying to go with it is when I feel like when I see nationality being applied, then maybe it becomes important. Like the Panthers 10-point program and them feeding the young people in the morning and giving them little school programs and everything like that. They came with a program, they applied it, and they made a difference in their communities. All right, we can roll with that.
Wouldn't that be along the borderline of like monkey see, monkey do, or being a follower?
I mean,
like if you know, if you're doing research on something, you know something to be true, but you can't move on until somebody that brought the information to you prove to you that it's true. Wouldn't that be along the like?
No, we already moving. That's what I'm saying. We already moving. This is what I'm trying to say. Here's the whole thing.
Exactly, and move forward off your own truth, correct?
But
our duty is not to sit there and prove anything to anybody. It's just to whip the information out here. Look, you doing great things in your community. Hey, you know if you proclaim your nationality, these boom boom, this road will open up. If you
what I'm saying, what are these roads that will open up? This is what I'm saying. And do actions not speak louder than words?
Well, you know, everybody that brings something to you, they might not have the full capability to do the things that you're doing. That's what you have to understand the nature of people. Everything is not meant for everybody to do. They might could just have the thought. That's what L's and babes come from. L's have thought, babes have the will. Everybody don't have the will or the enforcing drive to enforce something. But somebody can see that you are enforcing something that's supposed to be enforced and give you the, hey, look, you know, if you do this, you can go. They might not want to be there. You never know dealing with people. The whole thing is just getting the information yourself and moving forward with the truth and doing your part. Once we can all understand that it's not no.
But this is what I'm saying. Do we need a school of thought? Do we need a religion? Do we need a nationality for action?
Yes, because as long as you are properties of somebody's, no matter what you do at any point of time, they can come and take it all from you with nothing being done to them because it is not secured on a solid foundation. The only thing that nationality does for you is give you a solid foundation. I'm not talking about what you seen somebody do trying to enforce some naught or some folly. I'm talking about a real life law. Like
George Washington did.
George Washington cut down the cherry tree. That was the Moorish flag.
No, I'm not talking about George Washington cutting down the cherry tree. I'm talking about him running off fucking damn the British crown. I'm talking about the American Revolution.
The thing is, though,
I'm saying
what was going on. Everybody, you can't speak history without really digging into the subject. Like, what was going on?
I'm talking about building a nation. I'm talking about did they build a nation?
No.
They did not build a nation.
No. They didn't.
But the Moors did.
The people, us that was here did. We did it because that's our nature. We're loving people. We don't see that people always coming to stab us in the back. We don't see the ill in people because that's the nature of the so-called black people. And when we learn to stop loving everybody else and love ourselves, stop giving our money to everybody else and put it in ourselves, then we can start seeing the greatness that we really do and what we were doing. People not telling you about Spain just to be pushing some old stuff. They like, yo, wake the hell up. This what the hell they did back in the days without half the shit that we got right now.
But here's what I'm saying is, why do we have to focus on that if right now we've accomplished more here than anybody anywhere on the face of the fucking planet?
We don't want you to focus on it. We just want you to look at it and get inspired by it.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Is we're inspired by what's going on.
But you can't do nothing.
But
you can't do nothing. Like, okay, you were talking about the learning centers, right?
Right.
You were talking about the 4 learning centers
right.
that's
This is
here,
what I'm saying.
right?
We doing
Wait.
stuff.
Now let's break this down.
Right.
You were talking about the 4 learning centers, right?
Right.
Now, are they under a business contract under the United States of America?
I mean, we all know it's all business.
Right. Now.
Everything is business.
Right. So, would you not say that if something was done out of their agreement or their terms, if something was taught outside of their agreement and their terms, that business wouldn't get shut down in a quick, fast, in a hurry, blink of an eye?
Do you agree to terms when you are making a contract? Yes, you do.
But what I'm saying is that when you're your own nation, you got your own terms.
No.
You don't answer to the terms
of
somebody else
that
to have a learning
center.
center.
That's not true.
And no other nation will control what you telling your children, what you're feeding your children.
This is what I'm saying. This nation can't control. No nation.
Children.
This is what I'm trying to say. No nation can control what you teach your children right now.
But I can prove to you that the European nation controls to you and your family and our family out here what our children are being taught, what our children are being fed, what our children are being conditioned to think is true and not true.
That is all by your personal decisions, though. There is not a law saying that your children have to go to public school. It's not a fact.
If you are black,
my little brother's never went to public school in his life. He always went to private school. If you are black,
but the private school is still under their. You're
but
missing.
Do you know what? Hold on. My point is, do you know what private
school
he went to?
Private school.
Hold on. Do you know what private school he went to? See, this is my point. So how you gonna tell? You're gonna automatically shoot it down like the private school is not. The private school is not what? The private school is not teaching their students.
Outside of what they don't want them to teach.
So the private schools are not teaching their students how to become entrepreneurs and work for themselves. And to come out into the community and being employers instead of employees.
I understand that. I'm saying the private school is not teaching them about their selves. Is the private school teaching your son how to function on this plane of spirit, on the plane of flesh?
No,
how to be the God body that he is. Is the private school teaching them that?
Your teachers, that's their parents' role. That's the parents' role. We all know
school
that.
is supposed to go 1-on-1. What's being taught at home supposed to match what's being taught abroad, because you sending your child there, so you will want what you teaching at home not to contradict what's they being taught out abroad.
We all know that there are different educations. We all are very aware of that. And the reason why a lot of people send their children, a lot of people go to school, is because they are not equipped to teach them. They don't have the adequate information or knowledge to teach these lessons that they would send their children to school to learn. So that's why people do send their children to school. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, we can agree on that.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, if you have the lessons and you have knowledge of self and you are the first teacher, and you are the first teacher, why if you the first, yeah, why? What's the problem? Yeah,
I homeschool my children.
Right.
The beginning of the school year, I mean during the summertime, right? I made posts. I do free schooling. I will have the documentation that you need to get your children out of public school. I will feed your children, and it's free. Don't pay me nothing. You know how many sisters called me and signed their children up?
But listen to what. Listen. I want to make a point right quick. You just gave me ideology that I don't necessarily agree with, and it's the same thing you just said about our public schools. You sending your children to learn some shit that you don't even, that ain't even right. Right. So this is what I'm saying. I feel the same thing with that ideology.
But you never took the time, just like you went to the open house for your children's school. No mother never took the time to call me for an open house to say, hey, I see you do this, but if I send my children there, what exactly is your curriculum? What will you be teaching them?
Right. Nobody
took the time to do that so they can hear that what's being taught don't have anything to do with no ideology or my ideology.
Would you teach them that they were more?
No. You teach the children about their self, just their spirit and how to exercise their mind. You teach children how to use the creative thoughts that come in their minds and function and make that blossom. That's what you do with children. We have to focus on teaching nationality now because we are in a condition. But how you groom children to be creative is you work with what they have. You pay attention to the interests that your children have, and you manifest that.
I agree.
You put water on that, and that's how every child don't learn the same way. We tend to send our children to school where they have to learn this type of way, when some children need a week to learn one thing.
I agree.
So nobody never took the time to call and ask me that. They just assume that because I'm Moorish American, that whatever. But they would send their children to them European schools, and most of the parents don't even go to the open house. Don't even go meet the parents, the teachers. Don't even know what's on the curriculum.
I agree.
And half of that information is teaching that child to be inferior and not superior. So that's my only thing. Like, we're not here to make anybody religious. We're not here to make anybody do anything but understand that you are a spirit and a governor and a God of your own. And you control your own thoughts and your own destiny. And until you can enforce that, you will always be enslaved to somebody.
And what I'm saying is, I can agree with that statement right there 1,000%. And that right there is motivation to make you get off your couch and go make something happen in the world. And where I'm saying is, I don't have to tie myself to a fictional character or an old ass contract to do any of that. I don't have to take anybody's claim of being white, black, light skin, dark skin, short, tall, because all of that shit is just somebody's fucking idea of you. It ain't your goddamn idea. Ain't none of that shit you. Ain't none of that shit original. And if you want to teach yourself or teach your people about being God, about tapping into that true energy and that essence of who you are, and being this ill being and this creator, that's the first thing you should be doing, is crashing all them fucked up ideologies that niggas baptized y'all in. Of this is America and this is that, and sign up for this and sign up for that, because all that light skin, dark skin, Moorish, American, Congolese, Egyptian, all that shit is a motherfucker's idea, and it ain't yours. It's okay to have the information, that's cool, but that's only for communication purposes.
Yeah. So all in all, you just need to get the fuck up off the couch.
You need to get off the couch and get to work.
You feel me? Like,
get off the couch.
Get off the couch.
If you're a Moor, you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, a Hebrew, shit, I don't know. Just get your ass up off the couch and make a difference out here.
Like, this is what I'm talking about.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day, man.
All right, like this, like economic growth and development, man. Now, you want to talk about land? Let's talk about guns and butter. Let's talk about banks and straps.
Exactly. Because
that's nationality to me. Because I don't know nobody with land without no guns. Because I don't know how you're going to keep your land without no straps.
Exactly.
And I don't know how you're going to have no land without no natural resources. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about. It ain't about money. It's about natural resources for real. Niggas need the money to play this trading game. But it's got to be to get some natural resources. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get some land close to some water. You got to get some shit to protect it. You got to get a bank circulating. You know what I'm saying? That is the major overall objective. So for all you old niggas on the couch kicking that old ass information, it's cool. I'ma hear it. But at the end of your spiel, if I don't see no way to apply it, or if you ain't jumping out of no bins, or if you ain't running up into no big ass house, if you ain't hashtag off the couch, hey look, get off the couch. Hashtag get off the couch. Look, but yeah, at the end of your spiel, I don't give a fuck who you are or where your name came from. Your name could be James or Ra. If you don't have a solution to the problem, kill that shit, man. Because niggas can't keep beating up on the damn problem and not coming with no solutions. See, right here.
That's what you call beating a dead horse.
That's beating a dead horse. Scrap Dooley is a comedian. Since a child, he has always been entertaining. So, as an adult, he rap and does comedy. Now he can book a venue. Say me, I promote parties, so I can book a venue I can go find me a little nightclub for $300-400, and I can say, Scrap, what's your going rate? And Scrap say, well, look, man, give me $300 to perform your venue, but I'll take $150 up front. He gonna work with me, right? Because we don't know if we're gonna bring the people, but we gonna call Atlys, and we gonna pay him to promote, and he gonna whip us up some flyers, and we gonna go and push and go and push and go and push, and we gonna try to bring some ass in the seat, right? That's what they call when we talk about Latin, like when you go to court and
bring the body.
And they say you got a capias because you ain't show up. Bring the body. You know what I'm saying? A capias, you feel me? And we go issue these capias and bring the bodies, right? Because that's what this is all about, right? This is what business is about, bringing the bodies. So we bring the bodies, and then we make some money. And that's how we do business. You feel what I'm saying? Or me, I shoot videos. He's a comedian. He wants to shoot his comedy DVD. That's that Brady Oge from earlier.
I forgot.
Y'all see me off right there. But yeah,
like a bring the bodies.
Yeah, so yeah, we bringing the bodies. So the bottom line is, it's about bringing the bodies. This is business, right? And this is nationality, and this is law. It's about the people. You feel what I'm saying? It's about bringing the bodies. Family is business. You feel what I'm saying? When we talk about family, or we talk about a roommate, or we talk about agreements in general, we talking about only business. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about, these contracts earlier. When she was bringing up the contracts between these old Moorish nations and these Europeans over here, right? I'm talking about the contract because I'm talking about the people. Basically, it's about the people. It's about the numbers. So we got to bring the people, man. That's the main objective. So how we gonna bring the people? We can have all these lessons, and that's cool. We're gonna bring people lessons. We're gonna bring people lessons. How we gonna make all that shit apply? How we gonna get out and make some money? How we gonna get out and create some jobs? How we gonna bring home some dinner for the children? You know what I'm saying? I think that's the overall objective, and I know we can't do much of that on the couch.
That's right. Forget about that couch.
So look, y'all talk to me out there. So look. Tell me some of the things that you tell me some of the problems that you see. Tell me some of the problems that you see that's going on with the young people in the community, and some of the ways that some of the actions we can do to change them.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I be thinking sometimes, no, you can't save everybody.
Start at the rec center, man.
All right.
Can't save everybody.
As far as the kids, man, I feel like we can save all the kids, man. Me personally.
Start at the center, man.
I mean, it's about reaching out, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
All right. I see, bro. Say stop being a consumer. And here's the whole thing. I'm gonna agree with that to a certain extent, because I feel damn, you are not lying. Oh, listen.
Killing my brothers.
Hey, listen, I feel like this with that stop being a consumer. I've been asking them to roll up for so long, it don't make no sense. Give me a roll up so I can please.
Somebody
hey, listen.
Parents ain't raising kids.
All right, but look, this is what I was about to say about consumers, right? I'ma just be honest with you, right? We gotta consume. We gotta keep the money circulating. Spending some bread. Now I don't want to use the word spending. That's not circulating money. Is to me is the key to all of this shit. That's what I'm talking about, getting off the couch. We gotta have buyers and sellers, man. That's what makes the goddamn world go around. Those are the only two type of people, is buyers and sellers. Somebody gotta buy and somebody gotta sell. Me, I'm conscious, right? I don't subscribe to no religion. I just consider myself to be aware. I'm not asleep. You feel what I'm saying? So you can go to my page and you can see my bad. I'm sorry. Listen, you can look at all of us, right? My little brother made all of these shirts, right? My little brother has an art gallery in the Peninsula Town Center in Hampton, Virginia, right?
17.
So my brother, he made these designs. He screen prints these shirts. He sells it to us at a wholesale rate, and we go sell them at and we go sell them at a retail cost, at a retail price. That's business. This is all it really takes. But he can't keep a storefront. I got you. Look. Hey, listen. But he can't keep a storefront if we not buying the wholesale material, and we can't continue to buy the wholesale material if you're not buying the retail material. He can't keep a storefront if you're not coming in here to buy the shirts. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I got on Tommy boxes because y'all ain't making no draws. So hell yeah, I want to be comfortable. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't. Goddamn it, I do. But once Scrap Dooley once she start making some draws, I'm buying them.
I have a 10-year plan though.
Okay.
That's very valuable.
Okay.
And it's very, very possible to do. Right now, right, we have enough children that's in college or have been through college to do doctors, right? Anything in the field that we need, we have enough children, would you say so-called black people that's in school doing it, right? So if right now, all the women having children or have babies right now, focus on teaching their children our old crafts like shoemaking, blacksmith, solar paneling, things of that nature. We got a community of children coming up, right, that know how to make stuff, that now can go into the Western world, right, with stuff to buy. Like, okay, you spending $300 a month on your on your light bill. We got solar lights. We can come and hook your whole house up for $100 a month. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And that can really be done if we can just stop thinking that our children have to have their degrees to be successful in life.
I agree.
So if all the mothers can focus on their children learning real stuff that can benefit our nation, in 10 years, we will be back on top as a people without no religion and talk involved or anything.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Like me personally, I kind of subscribe to a little bit to the teachings of Marcus Garvey and Booker T. Washington, because the whole STEM program idea. I'm with engineering. I'm with trades, man. Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I have 7 children. And I know y'all be like, damn, this nigga got 7 kids. He got them fucking up. No, I ain't like that. I only have one. I got one. All my children are by the same woman. You know what I'm saying? So I have 7 children. They all got the same mother and father, right? And some of them got good grades, and some of them got not so good grades. Now, at the stages that they are in life, I agree with what you were saying earlier about children learn different. So I accept that all of them don't learn the same way. His grades aren't as good, but he's got way more of an outgoing personality. He's more introvert, but his grades are a lot better than his are. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So their paths just going in different directions, but it don't make one dumb or one smart, right, because everybody's a different type of learner. So I can respect that. But what I am going to teach, I don't give a fuck. What I'm going to preach to anybody, whether you have good grades or not, is to have a trade, because you need to be able to create a goddamn job. See, me, I'm not going to be funny, but it's like this. Since I've been an adult, I ain't never had to move back into my mama's house. I grew up with my mama and my grandmama, like back and forth, right? I never had to go back and sleep in their house since I've been an adult. Why? Because I have a damn trade. Now, I grew up playing basketball and playing football. When all my friends went to go play basketball, I got the camera and asked the coach, hey, can I take the games? I got into the camera and we started doing the street DVDs and doing documentaries and this, that, and kept going. Now I make money shooting music videos and shooting documentaries and films, and I got a little resume. I've done shit for NASA and some other shit like that, right? But I ain't never had to punch the clock. Right. Because of a trade. And then we started a program called Fan Project, which is future actors and movie makers. And we teaching this to the young people. We got an after school program. We did in the summer. We starting back up in second semester after the holiday break or whatever. But we teach the young people. We give them our trade because they probably gonna be doper than us. because they all got a vision. It's a we got to keep our history alive, right?
And that's nationality right there.
We got to tell our story. We got to keep the shit going. So there's a need for storytellers. There's a need for visionaries. So, and we using the camera as a tool to do it. My thing is, each one teach one. Man sharpen man like steel sharpen steel. He might not have a vision, but he might have a mouthpiece. So it might take him to be able to get your shit out there, moving and shaking and moving for you. But y'all gotta be able to come to common ground as well. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now we circling to a point of agreeing.
Shout out to the home Virginia Los in the house too, man.
So Virginia Los in the building. Shout out to
Virginia Los, man. We can't see you, man, but it's all good, man. We know you're here, man.
So here's what I'm saying. I'm with economic growth and development. I'm with progress. I'm with jumping off the treadmill. You feel what I'm saying? So I say jumping off the treadmill. What I mean is stop running in place and put your feet on the floor. What's the website for the fan project? Actually, fanproject.com. We got the we bought the domain name when we started the project, but I didn't put the content up there. I'm gonna have the content up there soon. But you can go check the trailer out at YouTube, Fan Project on YouTube. It's called Did Anybody Ask Us? That's the trailer. Y'all share the trailer, support the trailer. We're gonna be dropping.
You can actually go see some niggas that's up off the couch, actually in.
Yeah, you gonna actually see
working with the youth.
Yeah, actually in the field where it matters. And I ain't even gonna lie, right? Man, look, I be wanting to go in. Hey, listen, cause that Seti and shit, that shit had me fucked up yesterday. Cause I'm like, they crying over $1,500, and man, you say y'all niggas sound like some lugs. Man, listen, look, man, we did a damn. Hey, listen, man, we did workshops for over 75 teenagers in Hampton and Newport News City schools this summer, man. Hey, listen, for the freedom. And then, but this is the ill part, right? We did the joints for the free. We put our program on paper and got grant money to come back and do it for some more. You feel what I'm saying?
Now we're about to have the whole city of Newport News and Hampton backing us, man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Gang prevention, man. You know what
I mean? Like we had
doing, man. We out here
tell them about the movie screening, man.
Oh yeah, the movie screening was very touching, man. Yo, it was dope. It was the dopest. Huh?
No,
it was touching.
Go ahead.
It was some parts in there made me be like, this and that jump for real. It was so nice. It was perfect. It was the best documentary I've seen since goddamn Michael X movie.
Yeah,
documentary.
But yeah,
but it was deep.
And that's the whole thing. We about action, so like I can sit up here and teach you some lessons. See, I got some lessons to kick on on economics, right? On how to get this shit swirling. But here's the whole thing. If you don't like my business practices, keep the plan. And here's the whole thing. We talking about plan of action. You feel what I'm saying? Knowledge ain't shit without the action. The information ain't nothing. Applied knowledge is action. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to the hard clockwork. Stay away from labor rate.
Oh, thank you. But yeah. So yeah, you can check out the fan project. We got the trailer popping off on YouTube. I'm gonna be dropping the film soon. We going back and forth with how we gonna do the film because I had somebody from a film festival come to the private screening and asked us to submit it into the film festivals and stuff like that. And if we put it in the film festival, we can't sell it first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an either or. Either we're gonna put it on the market or put it in the film festival. So we still kind of going back and forth with that.
Film festival is a good opening though to get a broader when you ready to market.
A larger audience. Yeah, true indeed.
Think about that. That's like more of an investment type of move.
Yeah, true indeed. But y'all stay tuned on the channel and everything. I'm gonna drop y'all a sneak peek sometime soon. Give y'all a couple snippets of the documentary and everything like that. So here's my whole thing. All this comedic shit and all of this more, I don't even want to diss it like that because I don't want to be like, because I'm really into the ancestors and stuff like that. So I'm cool. I love hearing all them stories, right? I love it, right? Because I feel what you're saying. Like once you hear some ill shit, it make you feel strong. Like they used to tell me when I was a kid, like knowledge is power and shit. I ain't even understand that shit till I was grown. When I started learning shit that I felt like applied to me, I felt stronger. Like I whoop a motherfucker ass. I just felt smart as a bitch. It made me feel stronger. So I can understand how people feel that way, right?
Yo, shout out to Charles English in Seattle, all the way in Seattle, repping Norfolk, man. Nah, man, I'm gonna see you those links, man.
But listen, all my comedic motherfuckers,
check the videos out on the page, man. Check the videos out.
All y'all Nation of Islam wars, all that. All we want to hear is solutions, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Up off the couch, man.
That's
up your mighty race, man.
For 2017,
damn
man.
Couch.
For 2017, damn it, I'm stamping it right now. For 2017, man, that's the motto. Get your ass up off the couch. Pound off the couch, man. You feel me? That's what we're stamping.
Hashtag off the couch.
Hashtag off the couch, man.
Hashtag off the couch. Hey, look, we got more coming for y'all later, man. We gonna take these commercial breaks. Hey, look, y'all go check us out. Fan Project on YouTube. Y'all search Scrap Dooley.
Virginia Lewis up, goddamn.
Search VA Lewis.
Mobitis.
Search Mobitis. Atlys the God.
ATLYS the God, man. You can check me out YouTube, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation. I got the whole mixtape on that pip, man. Go download that junk. It's free, man. It's free. It's free. Go download.
It's straight fire.
Go download that junk.
And True Face. Don't forget. Go check. Google us. 670 Gallery. Email the 670 Gallery. Get your True Face t-shirts.
This is an original.
True Face apparel. Now that's an original. That's don't throwback right there. That don't throwback.
Dug in the crates for this joint.
He said, "What about them grown men with wrestling belts?" Hey, bro, word, I'm gonna get on that. I be peeping that nigga too. I'm gonna get on that.
All you gotta do is grab the bottom of that junk and push it in there.
Hey, listen. Hey, look. We got a lot of fly shit for y'all. Go check out the page if you're not already subscribed to the page. If you want to see what the Virginia music scene look like, stroll down my page. We got a bunch of shit.
Hold on, man. Grown ass man with wrestling belts.
I'm gonna put you on to that Tommy Sotomayor. Your boy Tommy Sotomayor. He's crazy. Hey, these conscious guys are fly. Hey, listen.
Shout out to Rose. What's up, Rose?
Hey, listen. Hey, look.
That True Face. You can get you out.
Rose, yeah, put them down. Hey, look, no bullshit. Y'all tune in the True Face. Hey, listen. Hey, look, I got some real lectures. Hey, look, I'm gonna post up later on tonight. My brother got a piece called The Identity Project. All workshops are cold, man, and I'm peeping them crying over this little $1,500 they got to show up, man. Listen, man, we done got some fitted to show up and do. I'm gonna give you a piece of the little lecture we did for over 75 teenagers. I'm gonna post this right off we go off of air, and I'm gonna show y'all how we about to how we about to take this game into a new flyer level. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we gonna get on some next level with y'all. So peace out, fam. Check us out. We gonna probably hit y'all back later on tonight. Peace to the fam.
Peace out.
Peace. What is all?